Welcome to Purdue Talk. I'm your host, Beth Ann Morgese. Right here in West Lafayette and on Purdue's campus, we have some very talented and ambitious students. Our next guest is a junior here, completing her undergraduate studies in communication. Over the past year, she became Miss Decatur County and first runner-up for Miss Indiana State Fair. Our very own Ellie Acra joins us now. How are you, Ellie?
Good. Thanks for having me today.
Yeah, of course. You've had an amazing year. Has this been a dream of yours for a while?
Yeah, it has. Being Miss Decatur County has always been a dream of mine, not necessarily being a pageant queen as the dream, but growing up, my aunt was Miss Decatur County, and so I've gone to the Miss Decatur County pageants for years, and so it was just something that I always really wanted to do, and getting to do that this year was definitely the fulfillment of a dream.
I actually have a picture of you and your aunt when you were younger, and I found one of you holding a child, and I thought, wow, that looks so similar.
Yeah, it's cool. That picture is me with my aunt when she was Miss Decatur County, and then they have a baby show every year, so that's me with one of the babies at the baby show, and who knows, maybe she will be Miss Decatur County one day too.
Can you walk us through that process of, preparation and the judging?
Yeah, so Miss Decatur County was a fairly simple process, but we had a couple of meetings in May and June, and then the pageant day is at the end of June. So during the day we have interviews and we have like a mother-daughter tea, and then that night is the pageant on stage. So those same judges that interview us will judge us on stage. We go on in an outfit of choice, and I wore my sorority letters, and then we wear business wear, and then finally a formal gown, and they ask us a question, an impromptu question, in that formal gown on stage.
So that's all over one day. How long
Yes.
was the preparation for that day?
I would say, I started preparing probably a month or so in advance, just kind of working through questions in my head. But a lot of what I talked about with my mom and my aunts as I was preparing is just being you is what they want to see. And I think that's true for anything, a job interview or a pageant. They just want to see the true you shine through. So that's what I tried to do through the whole experience.
Well, that's a wonderful message. I feel like there's this misconception that pageants are all about beauty. Can you share some of the responsibilities that come with that title?
Yeah, so for Miss Decatur County, starting off right away, I would be in parades, which was awesome, and then my big thing was reigning over the Decatur County Fair. So it was awesome for me, as I was a 10-year 4-H member. I got to attend all of these shows and hand out ribbons and just see it all in a different light. Just interacting with the community and the kids was definitely an experience I'll never forget, and so that continued on throughout the year with the volunteering. I got to read to children and do different things, and then at the state fair pageant, I feel like I could say more than anywhere else, the genuine girls and friendships that I made just completely show that it isn't all about necessarily what you see on TV, but really the hearts of the girls involved.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Ellie. That's absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
You can find out more on Ellie Acra at the Faces of Decatur County's website. You're watching Purdue Talk. We'll be right back with more after the break.